Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me. Welcome to Chit Chat with QT. The views that I express are my own personal opinions and reactions for research and commentary, and everything is alleged. Join me while I discuss hot topics, reality TV, celebrity news, and more. Please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. So let's get into the video, guys. And let me start off by saying that it took me a whole week to even want to do a recap on Destiny's segment on part 2 of Love and Marriage Huntsville's reunion. And I'm sorry, but I was just not interested. And I know that may be a little wrong of me. I should be able to discuss underwhelming people. So before I do that, go ahead and take a listen to this clip from last week's reunion, and then I will be back with my commentary.
Destiny, a lot of people have demanded that you be fired from the show. They don't understand how you can be on a reality show and not share a lot of your personal life. However, you are in a relationship. Next to you is a pillow opposed to a man. What do you have to say about people feeling like, why are you on Love and Marriage Huntsville when you don't have a marriage and you're not in love?
Who said I went in love?
People.
Don't be deflecting, that's the point.
This is what happens too. I get ganged up on. And it's like, now I don't want to say nothing.
Are you in love?
Yes.
What do you have to say for people who really do believe you don't share a lot as the rest of your castmates do?
I would say that especially dealing with how I was introduced and who I was with at the time, it is unfortunate that because I swear I would love to tell y'all, I really would. Legally I can't, but I will say you'll see more.
Obviously, the thing with your ex, we understand, and we addressed that last season.
Mm-hmm.
But the 30 episodes this season, obviously, that particular situation was not a part of your story. You have formed a relationship with these two women. Tisha and Kimmy, on camera, they constantly feel like they have to, and tell me if I'm wrong, I feel like they feel they have to constantly work hard to pull things out of you. Would you say that, Kimmy?
I say and have said it. Yes.
Absolutely.
And I've said it to Destiny on and off camera.
What do you think it's about?
I don't know. That just may be who Destiny is. Some people are just private, you know. Then this may not be the platform for you if you're going to be private. Like it's a reality show. So at some point, you got to kind of talk about what's going on.
Well, and I'm glad you brought that up because Destiny, producers have said that you have been difficult. So what Kimmy is saying is accurate in the sense of they try to throw things at you and you just don't bite.
So let's be clear. There has been many a moments where I have been open to and emotional, vulnerable, and it just didn't play.
Yeah.
Let's just be
We
for
had one
real.
this season.
Like it just didn't play. So a lot of the times I'm like, I want them to tell my story too. Where's it at? And my divorce wasn't the only part of my life. Nobody is really, I wouldn't say that now. I feel like y'all are getting into me rebuilding the broken pieces. Like, and it is difficult.
But in all fairness, all of us have gone through that.
Okay, but he's talking about me. So
I agree, but I'm saying you're saying it like it's specific to you. And I'm
No,
saying
I'm not. I'm saying because he asked me, so I'm responding how I feel.
I'm just saying it's not specific. It's
I
not
didn't
like
feel like it was specific to me.
I'm just saying it based on the way that you just phrased the sentence.
But I'm clearing it up.
It's happened to everybody.
Don't come for Kimmy. Just
I'm not
you.
coming. I'm
And
just
she
saying.
can. She ain't.
So yeah, my question is this, and I'm not rooting for anyone to be fired. Well, maybe Wanda, since she talks about kids. But my question is, how many chances does Destiny get? And why has she been given so many chances in the first place? She's been given chance after chance to share her story. And I've seen people on shows like Real Housewives of Atlanta that were there one season and gone the next. No time was wasted. You either pull your weight, contribute, or you gotta go. That's in any job, really. You have to perform. And in my opinion, Destiny hasn't. Now, I get that she said legally she couldn't say much about the breakdown of her marriage, but she most definitely could have discussed why she felt like she was served divorce papers 3 weeks after giving birth. What role did she play in that? Again, I get that she couldn't speak on the ex-husband, but what about what she was dealing with? What she did? How she felt? She could have talked about that. Because what would make a man do that to his wife, in her own words, that had moved, that had quit her job due to her having a high-risk pregnancy or whatever? What would make LeBerry do that? Because I'm sorry, from what I've seen on social media, as far as LeBerry's Facebook page and all of that, he just does not give me low down, dirty Negro, scandalous type of Negro vibes. And you would have to be that in order to do something like that. Serve your wife with divorce papers 3 weeks after she's given birth. And then Carlos said that even the producer said that Destiny is difficult, yet she's still on the show. Destiny's excuse for that is she shared a lot with the producers, but it was cut. I say if it was cut, then it had to have been just as dry as you've been on this show, and as dry as you were this past week on these interviews that you gave. So yeah, if they cut everything out, maybe they need to cut her. Then Carlos said that Tisha and Kimmy had to constantly pull or force things out of Destiny. And we saw that. We saw Tisha and Kimmy at that Riri launching at Madani, and Tisha even pointed it out on the reunion. Because after Carlos asked Destiny about her new man and she sat there and kind of bucked her eyes, Tisha said, "That's what people are talking about." And then when Carlos asked Kimmy about it, Kimmy was right. She stated basically that reality TV may not be for Destiny. And I totally agree. Because it should not take all of this and all of these people to get something out of Destiny. But shit, mention Mel and her ass will still be talking till this day. And we're kind of over that. But Kimmy did not back down on her views on Destiny, and I'm glad that she didn't. And Destiny sang when Carlos asked her that, "Well, regarding my divorce, if I could, I would. I want to talk about that." That's a damn lie, in my opinion. And she's using that as a shield to not have to say anything. And it's some bullshit. And guys, did you see the 2 interviews that she gave this week on YouTube? Oh my goodness. What a hot ass mess. Both of them were so unprofessional. On the first one, she was in the car. Her service was going in and out. Her service kept freezing. And who agrees to be interviewed that's on a reality show and they are not somewhere that's stationary, in a quiet space, internet connection ready and all of that? Who agrees to give an interview yet they are in the car? And that's another example to me that she's just not really for this. I've seen interviews with all of the other cast members, Tisha and Marceau, Kimmy and Maurice, Mel, Martell. I've seen them give interviews on different platforms and they all were prepared, but not Destiny. And then her second interview with Anthony was another hot ass mess. It was all over the place. And Anthony did what I feel the producers may have tried to do, and that's pull some shit out of Destiny. And he really wasn't able to. Destiny showed signs of being bothered by the questions. She was very defensive. She was really rude, if you ask me. She had incoming phone calls. Her screen kept going black. Her baby was all over her. And it was just, again, so unprofessional. Because Destiny know damn well that she could have had that phone on airplane mode. She could have had whomever that was in that house with her to watch her baby in another room, because someone was there. Because after he ripped her earrings off and ponytails off and everything else, she handed him off to someone at that time. So why not make sure that that was the case before you started this interview? So it showed me that she really does not give no fucks. And she basically gave what she gives on the show, which is nothing. And if you're going to give nothing on the show, and if you're going to give nothing during interviews, why bother? But she did sort of reveal something. She stated that she's not with the brokerage, I guess, that she announced that her and the other girl's name, I can't think of it, were starting. Remember, she did a video where her baby was helping to assemble desk and all of that. Well, that fell through. That's mighty odd. Destiny didn't say what happened to that. Destiny could talk about that. And she should have done that in the interviews, but she didn't. But she did say that she's now with Scott Realty. How convenient is that? So she's gonna work for the Scotts, and I'm sure if she's still on the show, we're gonna see that made up ass storyline. But it does seem that she's found her village in the Scotts by any means necessary. And I'm not sure how long that's going to work out. Especially with Marceau telling her, hey, don't come for Kimmy. So he's letting her know he's not with that bullshit. And basically checked her. But yeah, I tried, and again, I just have low tolerance for what Destiny gives, and I'm over it. And I think that Carlos's personal bond with this cast is the reason why she and a few other people, namely Wanda, are still on this show. So we don't know for sure. Destiny gave hints that she will be a part of season 6. We do know that they are already filming. I haven't really seen much on if Wanda has confirmed that or not. But you know, for Carlos, as the creator and producer, he needs to be able to make an executive decision and make some changes for this show to remain interesting. But yeah, guys, that's my recap on Destiny's segment on part 2. We will see more of that tonight on part 3, because that's how the episode ended, basically with her and Kimmy going back and forth. But yeah, I'm kind of over Destiny. So you guys drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think Destiny is difficult? Or do you think that she has not been able to share anything because of the legal issues with her ex? I'm not buying it. But drop down, guys. Let's chit chat about it. Please also make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. Chat with you guys soon. Bye.